Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the rat momentum indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like mt4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going, so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing the rat momentum indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 140 indicators, and out of those 140 indicators, 58 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 58 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, so in the last video, we tested this rat momentum indicator. Basically what we did was we have this cloud body here, and it goes red when you should be going short, and it goes green when you should be going long. It's super heavily delayed and really didn't give us many signals, and just all in all didn't do an amazing job. Now, I think that in the system, in this whole system that is designed, like I said, it has multiple moving parts. I would imagine that this is probably just an indication of the overall trend direction. If I had to guess, that's what I would say. Again, there's not a whole lot of information on how to trade this indicator, and so just kind of piecing it together myself the best I can. Before we go much further into this particular indicator and the way we're going to test it today, let's take a moment to talk about the Forex trading hours. And so this is something that some of you newer to Forex people may not know and may be curious about. And so obviously, if you have had any kind of experience in the regular stock market, you know, the regular U.S. market, I'm not sure about other countries and their markets specifically, but in the U.S. market, basically the market opens here at 9:30 Eastern time, so that's New York time, and they close at 4 p.m. again, New York Eastern time. The Forex market's a little bit different, and so the Forex market trades 24 hours a day, and it opens Sunday evening at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And then it trades 24 hours a day, all the way until Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. And so those are the technically the Forex market times. Now, of course, there are different sessions that different sessions that are traded within each particular day. And so you have the Australian session, the Tokyo session, the London session, and then the New York session. All right, so here we go. I found one of the indicators that work relatively well. There was another one I was looking for, but I couldn't quite find it. But this one will do. And so basically, you have each day is separated by you. Basically, look at these white lines right here. These are the breaks from day to day. That's the day-to-day separation. Now, in between those, we have the purplish blue session here. You have the pinkish red, and then this dingy gray brown session right here. And these are the three main trading sessions. And so you have the Asian, the European, and the New York. And so, and you can go in, and I've turned off a lot of these, but if we move this over here, you can see that if I turn off Asian, the Asia session, then you can see the purplish color drop out of there. If I turn off the Euro session, then you can see that is the pink, and here in the dingy gray is the New York session. And so you can have an indicator on chart that breaks up these different trading sessions. And so if you were, say, trading on 15-minute, for example, then you can see that it gets pretty convenient to have those sessions broke up for you, so that way you can see what kind of price action is taking place in what specific session of trading. And that is sometimes kind of backed up by what pair you're trading. And so we're not going to go into a lot about that, because we could talk forever on the pairs being backed up by the session and so on. And so other than that, those are pretty much all you have as far as your Forex trading times. And so it doesn't get much more than that. Like I said, you have the wait, I messed up the replay function here. I have to go back in and reset it. So you have your main Forex trading time from week beginning to week end, and then you have your sessions, your daily sessions that are broke up from there. So hope that helps anybody out there who may be wondering exactly what time frames are for Forex trading. All right, so in today's indicator, so back to the wrap momentum here. So last time we traded it as this cloud switched colors from red to green, green to red, and so on. The way I am interested in testing it today will actually be the price action breaking through the cloud. And so you can see, let's see if I scroll back here, you can see a few examples of that here as price action breaks. Either it will enter into the body of the cloud, and then it will exit out either the bottom, which will be a signal to go short, or it'll exit out the top, which will be a signal to go long. And so that's how I think we're going to test it today. And then tomorrow we might put a little bit of another kind of swing on it, see if we can't narrow it down even farther from there, and give it one last try. And then we'll be done with the wrap momentum indicator. First of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and turn off the plot. And then I'm going to turn off the bar coloring, because again, it just kind of bugs me to have those on unless they are specifically needed for something, and I don't feel like they are in this case. So let's get on with testing and see what we can get out of testing the rat momentum this fashion. You can see here that price action has come down, bounced along this area. It's come down, bounced off this area a few times. Looks like the overall trend for a while on it has been down. You can see that by the big main body of the cloud up there. And so I would imagine that it's sitting here kind of consolidating, picking up some orders, might spike to the downside for just a moment, but more than likely we'll probably start to make our way back up to the upside here. Boom, boom, boom. It's taking a little bit of time. It's trying. But there we go. Starts creeping its way up. Let's see if it can break out above this cloud here. There it goes. So that will be our first signal right there. That is a long signal. And it did relatively well. Let's move on here. Looks like price action is losing its momentum. It's had this strong push up. It's now starting to bounce along this area right here. Let's play it forward a little bit and see what it does. It's having trouble. Doesn't look like it wants to break this area right here, which if we look back has created some difficulty in the very near past. And so let's see if it will break. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's gonna start to trickle down a little bit. Don't know if it will be a heavy push quite yet. See what happens. Yeah, bounced down off that line right there. Broke through the bottom. Yeah, that was a pretty decent push. That wasn't bad at all. So, second signal there, and another winning trade. So far, not so bad. It's coming down now. Price action is getting pretty darn close to this little area where it bounced off before. That is a pretty far move down. It looks to be about the 786 Fibonacci level, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have mine. Let's see. $786. Yep, that's what I thought. Came down, touched the 786, and bounced off of it. And so there we go. And so now it's bounced. It's going to come up here. Looks like it's going to run into our indicator. See if we can get another break above. Not sure we're going to, though. Yeah, I think it's going to come down and start to kind of just bounce along in this area. Call it consolidation. You can call it a ranging market. Some people call it accumulation of position. And so market makers accumulating orders. Accumulating orders in this case would be probably for the long side. And so they're just kind of keeping price action right where it is as they pick up orders, more and more and more and more orders before they shove it to the upside. Sometimes they'll spike it down for a second to fake a bunch of the breakout traders thinking it's going to go short. Then they'll run it long, wiping out a bunch of stops. See what they do. Looks like they're trying to take it to the upside, so. And there it goes. Up, up, up and away. And so anytime you get a directional push like this, like a strong directional push, that's a pretty strong move right there. This is a pretty strong move right here. These ones are kind of strong, not as strong, but I mean big pushes, big pushes, big pushes. And then you get a field of consolidation for a while like this. That is usually, so the market makers have pushed it down. And so now what they're wanting to do is they've made their money to the downside now, or the upside, whatever it may be. So on the upside here, they made their money. They threw it into consolidation for a while, and then they needed to, right here, the consolidation is them picking up orders, selling, picking up sell orders. And so they're shorting positions, shorting positions, bunch of positions here, and they're gathering them up, getting ready for a directional push again usually in the opposite direction. So now they can make their money to the downside just so they can repeat the process. Consolidation, consolidation. They're accumulating positions here, long positions, and once they have enough in their portfolio to make a substantial amount of money, they'll then push the market to one direction or the other, in this case to the upside again. Let's see what they do here. It's kind of bouncing along. I mean, it's had a decent push right here, and then they are kind of consolidating it, but generally speaking, you want a nice hard push. This is a okay push to the upside, but this very well could be a push, consolidation, and then another push to the upside here until they really get out as much money as they can, or they might bring it down. The problem is when you don't get a strong push, you don't really have a lot of confidence whether or not the push in that direction is over or whether they're going to continue it again. This one hasn't pushed very far, and so it's definitely kind of a crapshoot. Yep, see there, that's exactly what I thought. There you go, that's exactly what I was saying. So since it wasn't a strong enough push, what they did was they stalled it out for a moment, left it running to the side here. A bunch of people started thinking, oh, here, it's going to go short, it's going to go short. And they jumped in short, 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 short positions. And then, bam, they spiked it to the upside, taking some more profit and lining their pockets even more. And so now we've had a push, consolidation, and a push. They've spiked it up here. It's kind of rolling over on the other side here. And so now they're probably going to try to start pushing it down a little bit. And what they'll do is this. They'll start pushing it down again, drawing in a bunch of short traders. Then they'll spike it right above the last high like they've done here. And what they're doing is they are wiping out most people's stops because this is where they would have put the short traders that went short here. They would have put their stops right up above this high. So now they've spiked it to the highs, pinned this pin bar over here up into everybody's stops, stopping them out, making themselves some more money, gathering up some more positions, and now they're probably going to shove it back down. It's often what they do. Nope. Let's see. They're going to tinker with it a little more here. There, they really wanted to jump for people's stops. And so sometimes they'll do just a small spike here. Sometimes they'll really just lay it up there. There was an accumulation of stops right up in this area. They shoved price right up into those stops, stopping everybody out and taking lots of money. And then they formed the M shape right there, or it could be a W, however you want to look at it. Double top, M shape, so on, so on. And then they shoved it back down. So let's see what they do here. We're getting close to the end of the year. Let's see. We missed one of our trades over here. Let's go back and look at this guy. Nope. We want this right there. Boom. That was a winning trade as well. So we are at the end of the year officially. We've had 3 trades, 3 winners. You know, it's always good when you find a 100% winner like this, but you know, keep in mind that's only 3 trades. That's far from a solid, genuine test of the indicator's capabilities. And so, you know, again, we can't change up the rules just for a specific indicator. And so we tested it for 1 year. That was our goal. That's what we set out to do. And so we tried the 1 year. We got a 100% win rate. So it'll go on the list of 100% winners for now. But keep in mind that over a long enough period of time, so put this to a test of say 100 signals, or even 50 signals, I guarantee you're going to end up with some losing trades out of this thing. You're going to end up with losing trades on any indicator you use. There is no indicator out there, as far as I know, or anybody else has ever been able to find, that gives you a 100% win rate. And so, again, just to stay true to what we're doing, we, test them on 1 year, and if they make 100%, then, they make 100%. But of course, 3 trades in 1 year, if you'd have taken all 3 trades in this year, you would have been 100% win. So, it's not fictitious. It just really isn't enough to make you any kind of reasonable return on your investment in a year is the thing. And so, even if you did take all 3 of these trades, you would only grow in your account just a little bit. So, yeah, there you have it. Significantly better than what we got out of it on the last video. So, interesting. All right, so it's going to go on the yes list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out, so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.